Everyone, it is Sunday. Thank you for joining me for yet another CAD tutorial. I hope that everyone had a wonderful past week, and I wish each and every person moving forward a wonderful rest of the week. Today I'm going to be showing you how I put a few nice um, a card layer pretty much for a man or male, either for Valentine's Day or for any other day that you want to express love, because Valentine's Day is not just one day. It could be every day. It just depends on, you as a person. But I'm going to be showing you how I put this together here, and pretty much how it will set on the actual card base. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue. So what I used was, this is a love die cut. I did cut red and black. This is the row of hearts that you see right here. It's a very delicate, intricate die. So, it's pretty thin. So one has to be careful how you take it out. So this was that. I just cut one. And this would be the jacket, the main piece, of course, of the jacket, which came with a tie and a big and small pocket and the collar. So once you had those pieces together, it was just about putting the pieces together in order to create and have that nice little jacket that you see here. And pretty much that's it. So what I did at first, if you notice with this one, I do have an embossed background. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually hearts and stars. It's kind of a little hard to see. I do apologize, but I'm going to show you how I got that done. And this part is basically going to be adhered to the front of a gray card base. Okay. I would also be including an additional color on the outside, but for now, this is the main part. So this card here will come with like 2 layers. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the other done. This is the embossing folder. I'm going to now go ahead and get the stars and the hearts embossed on that folder. Get it all nice and snug in there, and then get my Cuttlebug. I did miss my Cuttlebug because what I have found is that the other manual die cutting machine I have, for some reason, it doesn't work with all the embossing folders. It just kind of slides and it doesn't actually feed. So I had to resort to going back to my Cuttlebug to get this embossing done for that particular folder. So I'm going to go ahead and get it done. And just once through and we are good to go. I'm just going to be doing the piece. I'm not going to actually be adhering it to anything just yet, because I do just want to show you the initial piece. So here we have the stars and the hearts on here. Now I went ahead and added the row of hearts. Let me get that done. So I did one at a, well, of course, one at a time, obviously, but just to make sure that you see how I did put it together. And I use strategic points on the die cut piece so that I can just make sure, for the most part, everything is laying down. And now I'm pretty much angling it at this point, just making sure that I get the ends on here. Oops, can be a little sticky there. Once I had this down, I went ahead and I got the jacket. Oops, got the jacket stuck on. But in this case, I used at the back, I used my jumbo tape runner because I felt it would have a stronger bond than the glue. I did one row at the back because I don't necessarily need it to be stuck all through, just to make sure that it does stay on there. And I went ahead and kind of angled it a little bit so that we can get it stuck. Okay, so far that's how it's going. And the last thing I did was I went ahead and just added a little glue to the red part, actually, the red. And again, just at different parts so that I can just get it to kind of overlap on the black piece. There we go. And let's go ahead and get the overlapping done. So when I went ahead to put it over, I kind of edged it a little bit because I didn't want too much of it to be out, because I just wanted to get like a little edge, like I mentioned, just an edge of both. Okay, so you can see the black and red. Now you may wonder why I did that on the black, like have the black in the background. There was no specific reason, but I just wanted to kind of make it a little more, give it a little more dimension instead of just flat. So I guess the black was just to help me with that, actually. And the last thing I did was just put the dot here. Now with the jacket, I did put it together first, as I'm sure you realize, because it takes time to get those pieces together. And I did not want to actually, include it in the video because it would have really made it longer than necessary. So I pretty much had everything cut up and ready to go for this video. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So this is the outcome. So this is the same here. Okay, so I will be actually completing this one so that you can see the end results when I do place it on this 110-pound cardstock gray, so that you can see the overall finish. So thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you guys next week. I hope this gives you some ideas of what you can do to create nice cards for men, or what we call masculine cards. See you guys next Saturday, in fact next Sunday, I'm sorry, and do have a safe and wonderful rest of your week. Bye bye.